Hello, Cherries, and welcome to Live Cherry Sunday, Special Monday, episode 269. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to play the major scale in thirds, horizontally and vertically. This is going to be really, really cool and fun. And let me say hello here to Kurt Sousa. Give you a round of applause. Jeffrey from Philadelphia. Go Steelers. All right. Even though he's an Eagles fan. So let's get right into this. What I have here is, hopefully you can hear my guitar and my voice. A little distortion on there. Why not? And so I have a little loop that I created. It's just a C chord. And here's a little example of what we're going to do here today. Here's the loop. Just a C. And I'm going to do stuff like this. Check this out. Playing in thirds. And two different positions. Check it out. Kind of like this. Double it up. One more time here. It's easy. Then here. Right. Alright, so that is the idea, playing in thirds. And if you're enjoying this video so far, hit that like button, give you a round of applause. Subscribe to the channel. Say, oh, greetings, Christopher Eaton. What's happening? And hello from New Orleans. It's some guy from New Orleans. Alright. Very cool. And hello, Seth. Rusty Islander from the Black Hills. Alright, very cool. So what I'm doing, it's really cool because I use this pattern a lot and just playing all kinds of stuff that's kind of like. You know, I mean, a lot of people use this pattern where it's like. You know, even if it's up the pentatonic scale. Even some different variations of it. And you could teeter around using it and blending it into other stuff. So it's pretty cool. And let me show you a little bit of a closer look here of what it is that's actually happening. You're essentially just playing up in thirds. You're skipping a note each of the scale, where here's the scale. You're skipping one. You're going 1, 3, and then here. So it's the C major scale, and I'm going to show you it in two different positions right here. One of them is going to be on the A string, starting on the C. 3 notes per string. Right up the A string, the D string, the G string. Then follow up again on the G string here. So it's 3 notes per string, C major scale. And you can also start it here on the E string, on the C. Same scale. Only you're starting it on the E string here. 3 notes per string. You can play the legato like that. It's like that. So, and essentially, the major scale is just 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it starts again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So we're just going to skip a note each time by playing in thirds. So it's like third, then the second degree. We're skipping one, so it's really thirds. Another way to look at it is to play this horizontally. So if you look at the scale going horizontally this way, you have then you have going down, descending. You're essentially playing thirds going like that, so it would be like this. It's harmonizing the major scale. Or if we played it independently, it'd sound like this. It's the same way here. Oops. Oops. So it's really, really cool pattern right there. And you're just going in thirds. So it's 1. So it's starting on every note of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Root 1. And then you can hit the third of it. So you have 1, 3 right there. Then starting on the second degree, you skip a note and go to the next note right here. On this note, you skip a note of the scale and go to here. On the fourth note, you skip this note and go to here. On the fifth note, you skip this note and go to here. On the sixth note, you skip this note and go here. On the seventh note, you skip this note and go here. And on the octave again, skip this note and go here. The second note of the scale, you skip this note, go here. Third note of the scale, skip this note, go here. Fourth note, skip this note, go here. Fifth note, skip this note, go here. Sixth note, skip this note, go here. So it sounds like this. Oops. See, I was back because I hit this wrong note right there. And then down, same thing, starting on the octave. the C note, skip one note, and go here. So it's, and then going down here. It sounds pretty cool over music when you're playing something like, so that is the idea right there. Hopefully you enjoy that. Any questions, please let me know. And very cool. First like. All right, King Sua. So good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with me and spending some time. What are you drinking out there today? I have my Italian espresso coffee that I brew myself. It's so delicious and yummy. You know, the cool thing about this is you could do it in any scale you want. You don't have to do it in the major scale. You could do the Mixolydian mode, the minor scale, the Lydian mode, whatever you want. I mean, it's just a, you know, minor scale. Any scale you want. Lydian scale. You know. Just doing it with the easy major scale because just to show you the whole concept of the idea, you know. And checking in from Dana Farber, Boston. All right, that's very, very cool. Go back, we got Rusty Highlander from the Black Hills. Where's that? Where's the Black Hills? From Black Hills. Black Hills. Where? And scales or intervals? First, what do you think? Well, they're kind of like one of the same right there. The intervals are built off of the scales. So, great question there. And, you know, you have the scale, which is very important to know. There's the chord, C major. And you have the C major scale right here. Which is cool because, you know, over someone's playing the C. Just play the C major scale, right? Oops. You can hit that too if you want. If I wanted to make it a dominant, you know. Or just keep it major, major, happy, major. The scale to make melody right there, and you know, learning these intervals would be next, because then you could jump right to the third, just have some kind of pattern to play through, you know, playing over like these chords in between this progression. Going through the 7 chords diatonically right there. So, you know, and it's the same thing as if you were to have this one C chord right here. You're playing like a C right here. C. An A minor. I mean a D minor. E minor. Going up the 7 chords. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And of course, some are major, some are minor. Hold on a second. I just lowered the loop a little bit, that's all. So check it out. Oops. Let's see what happened here. Well, it's kind of crazy because I lost my loop right here. How does that happen? No. I don't know. Let's see. Here's what we can do. Here's what we could do. No problem. So if we go like this, just make our own loop right here. Our own stupid loop. Here we go. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay. So, we are, where were we? I really love that loop right there. Let's try one more time. Get a cleaner one. Here's the drum. Sorry about that. So here we go. Here's the drum rhythm. We're gonna play a little progression here. See if that was any better. All right, one more time. We'll get this. We'll get it right. One, two, three, four. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Save that. Okay, so we have this loop, right? And it's a C chord. So essentially what we're doing is to play a C chord, triad, or dyad, and then a D minor, then E. Of course, you don't want to land on a lot of these because it won't really sound too good, like this D minor. But on this E minor dyad, sounds good. That's a harmony. And of course, you have this one here. Not bad. And of course, they sound better when you go up the octave as well. All it is thirds. All right. Very cool. Thanks for bearing with me there with my looper. Sometimes they just, have a mind of their own. So, any questions, please let me know. We're going through intervals and scales right here, doing thirds with a major scale. And it's a very common sound, it's very, very cool because it's an easy pattern too to remember. And sometimes you just, after a while, you just start forgetting about, counting, 1, 3, like that. Start playing a little bit off the rhythm and and having different rhythms in there as well. Stuff like it's really cool. Lots of different ways to mix that up. All right. But the whole idea mainly is to, get these two patterns down. Of playing the C major scale. And up here. And then you could double it up right here and play it an octave up from here. Up here. Back down to here. And then you can play fast, slow, any way you like it. Right up here. Any questions about this, let me know. King Sua, some guy. All right. So, really understanding these patterns is it's a really, really good idea. I mean, I learned this pattern. I use it a lot. You could use it in thirds and fourths, fifths. You can continue at sixths, sevenths. I mean, skip the octaves. There's so many variations of this. That's really cool. But starting like this is a cool thing too. And then going up horizontally like we did is really important, because essentially that's all you're doing is playing the same thing. You're going. C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B minor, C. Now, a cool way to really remember this is that, if you just know the number system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 again, C, D, because the major scale is just a solfege. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octave. Then you can remember that 1, 4, and 5 are major. So I have these major shapes right here. 1, 4, 5 are major. Back to the octave. And 2, 3, and 6, and 7 are minor. And they have this shape, which is one further back. It's a whole step away. So the major dyad, or two notes, is just one step away on a different string, C and the E. The C on the A string, the E on the D string. That shape is third. So you have a major third there. And if you go to the fourth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is F, that's a major. And if you go to the fifth note, that's a major. So that's a 1, 4, 5. Now if you go start on the second degree, it's that shape. It's a whole step away from the A string, the D note on the A string, and then this note, the F note. And since we're in the key of C, it's all white notes, all white keys here, no flats, sharps, or anything. So you have the second degree, it's a D minor, E minor, then you have an A minor, and a B minor. Back to C. So there's 4 minors. Right? One, the B is really like a diminished, but we're leaving out the fifths right now, so we're only playing as far as thirds go. They're minor. So you have 1, we have the minor, 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 minor. So now you know all of them right there. So you have major, minor, minor, and that's the degrees. You have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor. Or you can think of them number-wise, where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you know that 1's major, 2's minor, 3's minor, 4's major, 5's major, 6 is minor, 7's minor. So you can think of it as you never get lost. So here's 1, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 3, 2, 1. You can skip around whatever you want. From 3 to the 5 to the 4 to the 6, 5, 7, 6. Do stuff like. I can do it. There's like a. You know, if it was up here. Oops. That's terrible. Something like a. So it's the same thing up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And octave again. So now you know you have two different shapes. These are different because you're on your B string. Your B string's flat a half step. So it's you know, it's different. Just a little bit different. Whereas this is a third shape. This is the third shape. It's not this. That's minor right there. Because the string is flat a half step, so you're compensating for it. That's the shape of major. If you're off the B string. So you have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. You know, even if you had like another progression, you can make another one real quick. Check this out. Look, we'll make our own new progression right here. Check it out. Something like a. Where's my drum now? Okay. Okay, if we go to here, to a new sound, kick on my drums, and they don't want to play. Unbelievable. They always work. Here's what I could do. Here's what I do. I just stored it. And a new patch here. So go like that. We'll play it on 2. We'll stop it. We'll delete that, the music over it. And we'll play just the drums. Here we go. No? Okay. Nope, don't want to do that. So my drums don't want to start with my MIDI right here. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Here. That works. And I go to here. That works, but if I delete that, I should still be able to play the drums. Nope. Something is weird. Oh. I know what happened. Oh, man. I think I figured it out, maybe. Okay. All right, I think I might have got it. Okay. So we'll lose that loop right there. Sorry about this, people. Okay. There we go, we're back. So we did this another progression, like, do something like a. This one's a. Catch that little B string out of tune. There we go. See how that sounds. A little progression like. That's what it was. My distortion was on for there. Let's try it again. This loop. Here we go. So if you had something like that, like a just another progression in C major, where it's just a C, G, and F. It's a 1-5-4. So you're essentially like this: a C, 5. I'm going off the deep end here, and I'm not sure how good it sounds, but that is the idea right there, to know these intervals, these thirds, and they're all based off of the scale patterns. So yeah, thanks for going through the thirds. Very cool, Michael Morello. All right. And that's a really good point there. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That's exactly right. Right there. As far as the steps go. Yeah, any more questions right there, let me know. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Just like this. You got whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Same thing up here. Let's see. Whole, 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 half, whole, 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 half. Or up here. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. All the major scale. Really, really simple. Right there. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Same thing right here. Whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. All right. So here's what we got here. So far, we have a C chord action going on right here. So a really cool thing is to play the major scale right here on the A string. Check it out. All right, real simple. Continue on with it. And then descend. And then descend again. Now start right here on the E string, the low 8. Keep going up the octave. Back down, or continue all the way, and then go back down the scale. And then play it horizontally. Then on the E string. Back down. Cool. Now playing it in thirds is just a matter of just skipping a note each time. So you have So you have like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, third, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing as here. 1, 2, going horizontally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you have the same thing, really. That's how I counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are all interval shapes right here. Some of them are on just one string, but you have the 2, like this third one. Look, the interval's on one string, but it's still a third from E minor. So you have C, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B minor, C. Then going down, descending, it's like so going down A minor, or going down to C, going down, no, A minor, right, down, G, F, E minor, D minor, C, then B, B minor, A minor, G major, F, E minor, D minor, C, and B again, A minor, G major, C. So it's like that's. Same thing on this thing. You know. I played it like triplets. Pretty cool right there. All right. So hopefully you're enjoying this. Any questions, let me know. We're here on thirds, and of course, you know, eventually you could do fourths and everything, so it's be like more like this. That's a completely different sound like that. Sounds of fourths. You know, fifths. Going up, you know, vertically and horizontally is a cool thing as well. Lots of cool sounds in there. So, hopefully you're enjoying this. Gene bold. What do we have here? A bunch of numbers and letters. What's going on here? fun pattern. 6, 2, 5, 1, 4, 7, 3, 6. Hi, hi. Major 1, 3, 5. Minor third 3. Root 8s and minor 1, 3, 5. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there, but it's cool. You know, very, very cool. 6, 2, 5. And there 6 would be like a A minor, D minor, 2. You know, like an A minor right here. Over the C. Looks like a security code. No, but there's a lot going on there, but it makes sense for sure. Switching up the different patterns, then 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, lots of different progressions. But all in all, using the intervals over this is the way to go. Understanding these patterns right there. Because if you did something like a, if you just went like this, for instance, check this out. If you did like a different drums right there, a little more rock and roll, right? So if you did even if you took it to minor, we played A minor. Check it out. You have the same thing with the A minor scale. Doing the same exact thing going up the A minor scale. Same scales as C major, only starting there. And you have the same exact idea with this too. But minor. So going and harmonizing the minor scale right there. So a lot you can do with this stuff, and it's really good to know. So any questions about this, please let me know. Of course, you can play the scales any way you like right there. You don't have to play them 3 notes per string. You can play them in your favorite box area shape like this, pentatonic shape. Play the minor scale here. Then do the third. thirds like this. Or if you play more distortion, you know. Over that, sound like this. So that is the idea right there. And any questions, let me know. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me here today, spending some time, you know. And you know, I recommend just going up just pick a scale that you like. It doesn't have to be the major scale, be the minor scale, it could be any scale really, and learn it in 2 positions across the neck, you know. And starting on the A string, 3 notes per string, whether it's the A minor scale, you know, or on the E string, and then learn it horizontally like this too. Like if it was A minor, just be like this. If it was major, A major. This minor. All right, so thank you guys for spending some time with me here today. And if you want to go a little bit deeper to some of my musical stuff here, I have a guitar course. It's called the Essential Skills Collection for Guitar, where I go over 4 very important topics: fretboard memorization, where I have 2 videos on how to easily find every note everywhere; the circle of fifths, where you learn how all the chords and keys are blended together with each other; and blues soloing, where we go over blues progressions and the most important thing in the blues, which is feel. So we focus on vibrato and bending and different scales that you can play over different chord progressions. And then we do some of the cage system, which shows just different shapes across the neck, which is very, very helpful. And I do that with 251. So check it out. There's a link at the top of the description for that. I would appreciate that very much. Oh, hit the wrong button right there. Very much. Thanks, guys, for that. So, yep. Doing all right. Having a good time here today. Check this out. I've got a question here from My Knees Hurt. How many bands are you in right now? I'm not in very many bands. I'm only in 2. Really just 2. I play, I have my own original music. It's Cherry that I write and record, and hopefully enjoy some of that. Check it out online, Cherry at my website or Spotify or my YouTube channel. And I'm also in an ABBA tribute band called Direct from Sweden, the music of ABBA. And it's a great band. We tour all over the place. As a matter of fact, we just played 4 shows in a row when I got home late last night. It was a great run that we just did. And looking back on it, I left Thursday and we went to Port Washington, which is right up here in Long Island. Played that night. Then we went Friday morning. We drove to Troy, New York, which is upstate by Albany. It's really cool. Then we came back all the way around. The next morning, New London, Connecticut. We played there, which is like the farthest point out in Connecticut. And then yesterday we drove from there to, where was it that we drove to? We drove to Fairfield, Connecticut, and played there last night. And I came home last night on the Metro North, back home, back down. And then I'm leaving on Wednesday to Hawaii. So very exciting to play, Hawaii again. We're there last year. Only I'm spending a little bit more time. I have 2 more days off there. And then I come back, and then April's pretty clear, so I'll be going live on Sundays, back to regular scheduled times in April, Sundays, except for this coming Sunday. So I'll tell you that right now, because I'll be coming back from Hawaii. I'm leaving to Hawaii on Wednesday. Oh, poor me, right? Coming home on Sunday, but it's an early, maybe Monday, really early. So I leave on Sunday. So I come home really early on Monday. So it's probably going to be Tuesday next week. But then we're back to regular scheduled time on Sundays. Because I never would have thought an ABBA tribute band would be so popular. That is amazing. I know. And there's a bunch of them that have popped up. I've been playing ABBA music for a long time. I started around 2011 or 12 playing in an ABBA tribute around New York, and then hooked up with some other people on the West Coast, and now I'm playing in a Swedish ABBA tribute band called Direct from Sweden, the music of ABBA, and it's a really, really great band. They get great shows across the country. I do a lot of traveling with that, and we got get some surfing in Hawaii. Well, I'll tell you what, last year when I was in Hawaii, that's why I'm wearing this shirt right here. Got the shirt there. Hang loose. I did get sunburned big time in Hawaii last year, and it was not fun. It was not pretty. I was in pain. I couldn't lean back for 4 days. I was so burnt. It was terrible. I have to make sure I put lotion on my back this time if I'm going to do some body surfing. And good luck in the airports. Cheers, safe travels. Yeah, no kidding. I hear it's bad out there right now. The last 4 gigs we did, we were driving, so I didn't have to do much flying. But the rest of the band, they flew out yesterday, so I'm going to check and see how they're flying out today, actually. So hopefully their travels are good. And thank you very much for that. So, all right, thanks for spending some time here with me today, going over this stuff, going over thirds, and lots of different ways, lots of different things you could do. Play out with something. Stuff like it. Crazy. All right. Have a great week. Thank you for putting up with me today, or kind of rambling on and going off the deep end with some of this stuff. But I think it's very helpful. Hopefully you got something out of it. I'll see you next, like I was saying, probably on Tuesday. But then in April, it's going to be back to Sundays. So thanks a lot, guys. And hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I love yous. Any ideas for future lessons, future lives, email me at info@jerrycherry. Let me know in the comment section here what you'd like to go over. All right, so thanks. My knees hurt. And Gene Bowl, thanks for spending some time with me here on a Monday. Very cool, Olivia. Thanks for the questions and the patterns. I have to look deeper into all those cool stuff right there that you have there. Michael and Kink Susa and Rusty Highlander. Everybody that came in, Michael Morello, and Jeffrey Boyle. So love you all. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next video. All right. And if you want to see some really good information on the 7 diatonic chords of a key, I'll put that right up there. So remember, be cool, be kind, be cherry, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Peace, y'all. Have a great one.